Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel Online Learning. This video is related to Cognizant GenC 2025 interview update. From today, the interview is started, and in the video, I will share the today's experience of 10 May GenC interview. Let's start the video. Like and share the video. All videos are for all of you. And finally, exam result is declared. I created one video on our channel 1 month ago that is related to interview questions, interview preparation 2025, in which selected candidate feedback, Cognizant interview process, cluster wise preparation, Cognizant interview checklist, technical interview preparation, HR, GenC interview experience, GenC Pro and GenC Next. So you can check out this video. This video is definitely helpful for everyone. But in the today's video, we will discuss everything. First of all, many of the candidates, they are placed from our channel. Hello bro, I placed in Cognizant. Happy New Year. Thanks Lokesh Bhaiya for useful content. Last day got placed in Cognizant. Thank you Lokesh sir. I got selected in Cognizant, which I got to know and applied from your channel. For every round I checked your videos playlist, and it may help to attend interview with confidence. My first job. Thank you Online Learning and Lokesh sir. So the one thing that I have to mention in today's video, as we know that candidate receive this type of mail, you are eligible for virtual technical interview, and your interview will be scheduled from 10 May to 21st May. So those candidates, they are from 25 batch. They mention that they are getting the interview notification 2 to 3 hours before. Okay, 2 से 3 घंटे बाद आपका इंटरव्यू है एंड आपको नोटिफिकेशन आ रहा है. सो वन मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट दैट आई हैव टू मेंशन, यू हैव टू चेक योर मेल्स रेगुलरली बिकॉज द योर इंटरव्यू विल बी शेड्यूल in any date between them. You can check the spam folder as well. They clearly mention you will receive final interview date and time slot from Superset notification @email.joinsuperset. Kindly keep a close check on your registered email ID. So it is very important update. This update is shared by candidate. So this type of message is received by candidate. Interview schedule your application at Cognizant. Cognizant freshers hiring for 25 engineering graduate, GenC Next, GenC Pro and GenC. Your interview for the profile of Cognizant freshers hiring GenC Next, GenC Pro and GenC Cognizant has been scheduled with interview panel, and you are now in the interview room waiting area. First of all, role they not mention, they all mention about the GenC Pro, GenC and GenC Next. According to your performance in communication assessment, technical assessment, aptitude assessment and the interview, I think your final role will be decided, because this time in virtual interview they are not disclosing about the role yet. If they are disclosing about the role, please mention in the comment section. Your interview might start in few minutes, anytime within next 50 to 5 to 30 minutes. Keep logged in to the Superset account. You will receive a video call notification. You will additionally also receive an email with the link to join when interview panel start your interview. Then you will receive mail interview slot your application at Cognizant. Slot May 10 means today, and 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. IST. Your interview with Cognizant has been scheduled. At least 10 minutes before your slot timing, log in to Superset account and go to interview tab and wait patiently. After completing the interview, you will receive this type of message: Cognizant, your interview will be completed. Your interview for profile of Cognizant freshers hiring 25 engineering graduates are now completed. You can log off Superset account. Okay, fine. First of all, one most important point that I have to mention, as we know that cluster 1, cluster 2 and cluster 3 are there. Okay, cluster 1 is Java, cluster 2 is Python and cluster 3 is C#. So the thing that I have to mention in today's video, you have to prepare according to cluster. Okay, cluster wise preparation is very important guys, because the by default cluster, you have to check which technical cluster, which cluster is allocated you in technical assessment. They will check your knowledge. If the cluster 1 is allocated, they will check this knowledge. If cluster 2 is allocated, this knowledge. If cluster 3 is allocated, this knowledge. And they will definitely check the cluster based knowledge and according to your resume as well. Suppose you choose the cluster 2 or cluster 3, so you can mention in the interview, I choose cluster 2 or one of the cluster 3, but by default like I got the cluster 1 from the Cognizant team, so I prepared for the interview related to my resume and according to cluster wise, because they will check how you perform in the technical assessment. Okay, that's the main thing. So Cognizant interview checklist is very important guys. 10th 12th college mark sheet, provisional degree certificate. If they ask government ID proof, make PDF. Updated resume, they clearly mention in my, I clearly mentioned in my previous video, updated resume is very very important. Updated LinkedIn profile, add certification, project and internship. Upload project on GitHub active link. Suppose they will ask you to share your screen, so it is very very important to upload. Okay, next is related to, for the GenC role 4 LPA, project, internship, certification, technical questions are important and HR question. GenC Pro role, technical question, HR, project, internship, trending technology knowledge. GenC next role, technical HR question, project, internship, basic, mediums and advanced concept. They will check technical skill sets more. But the thing is, they even not mention about any of the role yet now, so we are not confirmed or we are not sure. Okay, for the technical interview guys, first of all you have to prepare your resume, mention only those things in which you are confident. And second is computer science subject, object oriented programming, OS, DBMS, SQL, SDLC, computer network, data structures and algorithm. Programming language and trending technology knowledge. At least you have one programming language knowledge, Python, C++, Java or any. Suppose you have allocated a cluster 1 Java, or you have allocated a cluster 2 Python, or you have allocated a cluster 3 C sharp. So they will check in how many language, like in which language you solve the technical assessment question, you solve the coding question, you solve the SQL question, you solve the cloud related MCQ. And project, internship, certification is very very important. What type of technology you used, what is your role, what is real life use of your project. Okay, so for the HR interview, tell me something about yourself. Why should we hire you? Are you willing to relocate? Strength, weakness, are you team player? Tell me something about the recent trend in IT industry. Why do you want to join Cognizant? Okay, this is the Cognizant GenC interview experience. First of all, he started with tell me something about you, then following technical question were asked. Tell me about your minor and major project. Whatever you mention in tell me about yourself or your introduction, next question will be from there. Can you elaborate major project? What is illegal services? A personal website created by me. Did you host in alone? Tell me entire process of web hosting. Why do not you host your website on cloud platform like AWS and Azure? Are you aware about Python? What is Django? Enlist technology used in this website. What is Bootstrap, PHP, MySQL? Write syntax to update column property. How will you combine two languages? Write a code in chat box to combine two languages. Give me steps to create this query. So you can understand, they are checking your language related knowledge, they are checking SQL related knowledge, they are checking project related knowledge. Submitted by this form, that is database management system related question. Tell me the OSI layer, in which layer is HTML in OSI model. Tell me basic pillars of OOPS technology. What is the main difference between Java and CPP? Okay, and he gave me Java code and write output. This is the 2024 previous year experience. Explain the logic behind code. Okay, they will ask the aptitude question in as well. Okay, like because your aptitude assessment as well. Then he asked the following HR question. Tell me about yourself. Why you choose Cognizant? Where do you see yourself? Tell me an incident. What if sign. Okay, this is a 2024 interview experience, but it is a long interview experience. But let's discuss about the today 10 my GenC interview experience. Firstly, tell me about yourself. An interview is focusing on cluster. I already said that which cluster is allocated to you, they will definitely check. I had told him I know C++, so he told me the profile is for Java. So I told him I know basics of Java, and he asked me class and interface and SQL. He asked me what is primary key, foreign key, how distinct keyword is different from primary key. One most important, whatever you know about your resume, okay, you have to tell that. Okay, आपको झूठ नहीं बोलना है. Don't tell lie, because the thing is they will definitely check आपको कौन सा क्लस्टर अलोकेट हुआ था, आपने कैसा परफॉर्म किया टेक्निकल असेसमेंट में, एप्टीट्यूड असेसमेंट में, कम्युनिकेशन असेसमेंट में. all the type of join. He asked what is join. So you can understand here, okay, they are asking the programming related knowledge, they are asking the SQL related question, as SQLs are also there, all the type of join, and there is a compiler in superset where he wrote s1 dot equal s2. I had answered but I forgot why this has different output, so he explained to me, and it's the last he access, are you ready to reallocate? I told him yes sir, this was my experience. So first of all, the interview duration is 15 to 20 minutes. Okay, so one most important point that I have to mention in today's video, focus on the cluster wise preparation. That is very important, guys. Okay, first of all, you have to prepare according to your cluster, you have to prepare according to your resume, you have to prepare the technical question, HR question, that is very important. And in the technical assessment, we know that we solve with the programming language knowledge, we solve with the SQL related question, we solve with the HTML, CSS and JavaScript if the cluster 1 is there. If the cluster 2 Python related, okay, and SQL related and cloud computing. In cluster 3 are related to C#, SQL related and the HTML, CSS and JavaScript. So prepare according to this. I will share the more interview experience in upcoming video. I hope you like the video. This is the detailed video of interview, and we will meet in the next video. Thanks for watching the video.